Hey guys, I know I had a few questions about the onboard air that I am running. I am running a Pittsburgh air compressor, 150 PSI. It was roughly around $70 from Harbor Freight. So if you would like to see the review and a tire be inflated, please stay tuned because this video is for you. So guys, before I get into where I mounted it and how I mounted it, I'm going to do the review first. So first off, I do think that it's well worth the money that I paid for it. It is not as fast as the possibly ARB ones or the other ones out there on the market. It will never be as fast as a power tank, but it does the purpose for me and it keeps me on the budget. But first off, I want to say that it does get really hot, like the metal parts on it, like where the hoses connect and stuff. So I don't know if this goes on with any air compressors you guys use, but for me it does actually get pretty hot. So you do want to be careful after inflating your tires that you don't burn yourself. It does have rubber on there, but if it tends to slip off, it might be hotter than expected. But besides that, it has never let me down. It's always inflated my tires, and it does the job for me. So now let me show you where I have it mounted. Come on guys, what are you waiting for? Alright guys, so I have it mounted back here on top of my storage system. If you wonder about the storage system, I will link it at the end of this video. But it is right over here. I simply drilled in and mounted it to the bed. This part of the hose runs that way, and I keep my air hose right inside of my recovery box. If you're wondering what kind of recovery gear I carry, please leave a comment in the comments below and I will do a separate video just on my recovery gear. But back to the air compressor, guys. Comes with a cigarette lighter plug that plugs into your cigarette lighter. I did not like having that option. I want it hard mounted, so it's just a flick of the switch. So I got a heavy duty wire matching the gauge of the wire that came with this, and I ran it to my fuse panel that is under my hood. So it is hardwired, and I hardwired it safely. And there is a built-in fuse. It's kind of hard to see, but on the side here there's a built-in fuse, and there's also a fuse on my fuse panel. So it should be pretty safe. Now if you decide to do it for yourself, if anything goes wrong with it, it does void whatever warranty you have on it. But I didn't really care about that. I just wanted to have it hard mounted. So this is enough of talking about it. Now let's show you how it inflates my tires. So I'm going to air down and show you it inflating it. So stay tuned. If you just wanted to hear a little info about it, you can exit the video now, but before you do so, please hit that subscribe button. If not, keep watching, and I will show you the inflate, and then you can hit that subscribe button for me once you're done watching that. So guys, this is the air hose that came with it. This connects to the one end of the hose, and this is the part that gets hot, which is why it's covered in the rubber. But sometimes if it slips off and you don't realize and you just go to disconnect, you might burn yourself. I don't know why it's like that. The company doesn't mention anything about that, but really it's no biggie for me. But it does have a built-in tire gauge on the hose. There's plenty of length to reach once I connect out the driver's door for the driver's side and passenger side for the passenger side tires. Now, you do got to make sure your Jeep is running before you start airing up, just so you don't kill your battery. And secondly, you make sure the compressor is on before connecting this to your tires. So now, let's get the tire inflated and I'll show you how fast it inflates. just gonna double check with my handheld gauge just to be sure. Now this is broken. More to go. If you couldn't hear what I said, we were at 26 PSI. We got roughly 6 more PSI to go. As you can see, we're back at 32 PSI. So, it took roughly around 3 minutes to inflate one tire, and that was from 15 PSI to 32, as if you were to air down. Now, I'm going to disconnect the hose, put it back in here, but I also want to show you guys that there is a little air filter on the back of here. It's in this little casing, and I just think that's pretty neat because you can clean the air filter if it gets dirty. So guys, I hope you were able to decide if you would want this air compressor for yourselves. It is a cheaper option and it does do the job, just not as fast as the other options out there. So I did check using this slime tire gauge, just cause I can't really tell. Like, it is pretty accurate, the tire gauge on there. I just like the digital readout. It's almost like I prefer a digital clock over a analog clock, but that's just personal preference. If you guys are easily able to read that, then you don't even need the other thing. But it does take a bit longer than some other air compressors, but it definitely does a trick. And for $60, $68-ish dollars, plus whatever it took to hardwire it, it was definitely worth it. I do recommend this product, and I'll let you know if anything changes with it. But till next time, guys, I hope you give me a thumbs up and you hit that subscribe button that is on the screen somewhere. Not sure where I'm going to put it yet, but please give that a hit and even turn on push notifications. If you're wondering what the next video is going to be, I may be installing a water system using the air compressor to pressurize it. I am not sure if that's definitely going to be the next thing, but that would definitely be a future video. So if you're interested in that, please hit that subscribe button. Till next time, guys, thank you for watching and have a beautiful day.